Have you ever stepped into a crowded place and instantly felt tense, like your mind is screaming for space? You're not shy, overreacting, or antisocial. Your brain just reacts differently to crowds. Psychologists say that for some people, our nervous system is naturally more sensitive to sensory input, which makes busy environments feel overwhelming. In this video, we're going to explore the psychology behind why some people truly dislike crowded places, what it reveals about how their brains work, and how understanding this can help you navigate public spaces more comfortably. By the end, you'll realize you're not alone, and your reactions make perfect sense from a psychological perspective. If you want to understand more about human behavior and hidden traits, subscribe now, like this video, share it, and comment your thoughts as we dive into the psychology of people. There's a reason you feel drained the moment you walk into a busy environment. Psychologists explain that some people have a more responsive amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for alertness and emotional signals. When this system is naturally more active, you don't just notice your surroundings, you absorb them. Every sound, every movement, every shift in energy hits your awareness instantly, and that level of awareness leads to mental fatigue much faster than it does for others. People like this don't avoid crowds because they dislike people. They avoid overstimulation. Their brain simply processes more information at once. What feels like normal background noise to others becomes a stream of constant input to them. This isn't a flaw. It's just how their nervous system operates. A big piece of this is something psychologists call energy management. In high stimulus places, malls, markets, busy streets, your brain shifts into alert mode. Even without trying, you're tracking footsteps, adjusting your path, monitoring sounds, scanning for personal space, and predicting movement. Every second, your mind is working harder than usual. That rapid energy drain is why you feel tired after only a short time in a crowd, even if nothing physically tiring happened. Personal space is another factor. Everyone needs some space to feel at ease, but people with heightened sensitivity need a little more. When that space is invaded, even unintentionally, the body reacts automatically. Muscles tighten, breathing changes, and your mind becomes hyper-aware of your surroundings. It's not fear, it's your internal safety system responding to pressure. Crowded places are also unpredictable. You don't control the noise, the movement, or the pace. For a brain that prefers clarity, order, and predictability, this lack of control creates discomfort, not because you're antisocial, but because your mind functions better in environments where it doesn't have to fight for mental clarity. Past experiences can play a role too. Maybe you once felt trapped in a crowd, had a panic moment in a busy place, or were overwhelmed by noise. The brain remembers discomfort far more strongly than comfort. So when you enter a similar environment again, your nervous system reacts before you've even made sense of the situation. Another explanation is sensory gating, which refers to the brain's ability to filter out unnecessary information. Some people filter very well. Others, especially those who dislike crowds, filter less. This means every sound, movement, light, vibration, or conversation enters your awareness at once. If you're the type who notices everything, crowded spaces naturally become overwhelming. Many people like you also have an active inner world. You think deeply, reflect often, and process emotions intensely. When your busy inner world meets an overstimulating outer world, it becomes mental overload. Even if the environment isn't dangerous, it's chaotic enough to clash with your internal processing. There's also something called decision fatigue. In a crowd, your brain makes countless micro decisions. Where to step, who to avoid, what direction is safest. Should you speed up or slow down? These small decisions pile up quickly, draining your mental energy far faster than a calm environment would. People who dislike crowded places often prefer meaningful interactions over chaotic noise. They connect deeply, observe carefully, and enjoy presence. Crowded places interrupt that natural rhythm because there's too much happening at once. It's not that they dislike social interaction. They simply prefer quality over quantity. Psychologists also point out that these individuals tend to have high emotional intelligence. They notice tension in voices, shifts in expressions, and subtle changes in energy. In a crowd, this ability becomes overwhelming because there are too many emotional signals to process at once. Their strength becomes overstimulation. Even emotionally strong people feel this. When your brain is both internally busy and externally overwhelmed, crowded places feel suffocating. It's not the people, it's the clash between inner depth and external chaos. People with this wiring are often misunderstood. Others may assume they're distant, uninterested, or aloof, but in reality they're simply protecting their mental energy. They work best in environments where their mind isn't under pressure. Understanding this about yourself helps you make better choices. You begin choosing quieter places, less crowded hours, and environments where your mind can breathe. These choices aren't about avoiding life. They're about aligning with how your brain works. If crowded places have always made you uneasy, remember, your reactions are valid. Your brain isn't weak. You're not too sensitive. You're wired for clarity, calm, and mental space, and that wiring comes with strengths that many people don't have. Deep thinking, emotional awareness, reflection, intuition. These traits thrive in quieter environments, so the next time you walk into a crowd and feel that familiar tension, the rush of alertness, the tightness in your chest, the urge to escape, remember, your mind is protecting you, your awareness runs deeper, your energy is valuable, and everything you're feeling makes complete psychological sense.